out to Electro Jet. Shout out Puerto Rico, you would think that boy Camacho. All I really do is rap, I don't sing no high notes. Every Sunday, gotta check the aftermath. Make sure you hit the like button with a jab. You would think it's Cotto versus Paulie Brody whipped his ass. Lil' bro punching shit like it's ever last. Taking L's to the chin, your shit made of glass. Shea Stadium Jet seen an Ollie Norton fight. He witnessed Ollie take a loss. He seen Loma versus Haney, Devin shoulda lost too. Man, it is what it is, it ain't nothing we can do. They can copy shit, no this ain't no 3D printer. Once I'm done with this track, I'll probably eat some dinner. Electro.
He's the man in the bandana, the man with the charm. He's the dude with the glasses and the lady on his arm.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing, man? You gotta excuse me. If I sound a little exhausted or tired, I actually went out with me and Katie and Melissa. We went to Arizona yesterday. We went to specifically go to Meteor Crater. Katie and I have made like a semi type of annual thing about this. We've been there like since we've been together. I think we've been out there like 5 or 6 times, and it was the first time for Melissa. What's up, Just Blaze, Garcia, Mr. Pads, Bivol the Executioner? How you guys? Tony Boswell in the house. What's up, Carlos? How you doing? How's it? Oh, wait a minute, Pads. Hold on a second. I know that's you for fucking sure. Give me a second. Make the chat scroll up. Hold on, I can do it. There you go. All right. I know that's you for sure. If I don't pass you actually I know this person for sure too. Hold on a second. If I don't pass you a mod right away, please understand. I just took them away from everybody, and I'm just now giving them back. Starting to give them back. It's a long drawn out reason why I'm doing it. I'm not going to get all into it again. But anyway, what I wanted to get back to is, man, it was nice to fucking get out for a change. I've been having to deal with nothing but the house and shit like that. Oh, what's up, Bruce Gas in the house? Bruce, I just got a notification about your video going up. I'm going to check it out a little later after this. But I didn't get to see no fights this weekend, so I'm going to have to catch up with what do you call it, highlights and shit. I don't like doing that, but we really needed to get out of the house. And to be completely honest, with all the bullshit going on and stuff, and the whole me not going up on Mad Chad's stream, well, at least not as much as I used to. It's been kind of cumbersome, and I don't usually go live unless I'm doing an aftermath or a let's talk. Well, this time I just wanted to talk about what I did. Hope you guys don't mind. It's not going to be so much about boxing because I missed all the boxing this weekend, and I wanted to catch it. I really did want to see it, but I thought it was important that me, Katie, and Melissa get out and enjoy ourselves, man. Yes, that's right, Garcia. I've been ducking McSmith. Yes, I have been ducking him. He's, what can I say? You know. But now that Black and Brown's channel is back up and running, we could talk over there. That's where that's where the what do you call it, the free smoke shit started, and that's where it'll continue. So if he wants free smoke with me, and he wants, and we're gonna talk, we'll talk there. Because on Black and Browns, he has no control whatsoever. He doesn't get no preferential treatment. Nobody sits there and fucking strokes his ego. So yeah, if him and I talk, it'll be on fucking Black and Browns. And if he's too much of a pussy to talk on Black and Browns, then that's on him. But the gauntlet has been thrown. If he wants to talk, he can talk on Black and Brown with me. We won't talk on Chad's. I have an affinity for Chad's channel, and it's not about drama. Black and Browns, That's free smoke. That's it. So that's where it belongs. That's where it'll stay. And I'll keep my conversations on chats the way we'll talk about random shit or boxing, whatever it is. But I don't want to sit there and fucking argue with McSmith all day. Because, yeah, he gets preferential treatment over there. I'm not dealing with that. But moving on. Dude, we went to Meteor Crater this weekend. Me and Katie for like the fifth or sixth time. It was Melissa's first time. I got pictures to show you. It's fucking beautiful. If you guys have never gone to Meteor Crater, you should check it out. I know people will say like, "Oh, where are you going to go see a big hole in the earth for?" It's just amazing. First of all, how it got there. Number one, how it was only 50,000 years ago that crater was formed, and it's just weird. It's like going to see the Grand Canyon. If you've never been to the Grand Canyon and all of a sudden you go, you get a sense of awe, a sense of fucking majesty about it. So, and I just wanted to talk about. Oh, Melissa. Actually, you guys might remember when I was before Katie and I moved into this house we're in now. We were living in a pretty nice apartment, really nice apartment, and she was our roommate there. Melissa was our roommate there, and she was with us for a couple of years. Yeah, so that's who Melissa is. She's on my channel. She has her own channel too, and her own website. She does my thumbnails. If you see any thumbnails on any of my videos, that was her. She did the thumbnails. Very independent young lady, and very proud of her. She's a good girl. And no fucking freaky shit. Because I know I know that people want to. Oh, you got a threesome? No threesomes. She's a friend of ours. She's like family to me and Katie. So yeah. No, I do not have two wives. Fucking Bruce. The fuck, dude. You're older than me, you fucking freak. Stop that shit. But no, we had a great time though. So we drove out there because I don't fly. That's number one. We drove out there. We stopped. We stopped for a couple places, and we stopped in Grants. And we had breakfast there because we left at like 5 a.m. And we stopped over in Grants, New Mexico, had breakfast there. Then we drove. I think we stopped in Gallup. Actually, we stopped at the Arizona sign where it says leaving New Mexico, entering Arizona. We stopped there. Melissa wanted to take a picture of that. We stopped at a couple of places. We also stopped at the Continental Divide. We stopped at the Continental Divide and took some pictures there. But yeah, let me see what I can show you. Let me see if I can share some video files. No, not video files. Let me share some. Share screen. Let me pull this up. And just give me a second. I apologize for this. It's taking me so long, but that's what it is. I never said I was fast at this. Pictures. Bam. Arizona trip. All right. So, present, share screen, entire screen. We'll go with this one. All right. Share this screen. So this, I'm gonna put this full screen. This was the night before. This the one all the way on the left. That's Melissa. The one on the right. That's my brother. That's my little brother Jose. And of course, me and Katie in the middle there. Let's move on. So we took this trip. We went to Meteor Crater. This was at the Meteor Crater. That's Katie on the right. That's Melissa on the left. Let's move over. This is look at the god damn. I hate being so short. Anyway, there I am. Let's see what else we got here. Me and Katie. So this is inside the museum at Meteor Crater. Callo, what's up, brother? How you doing? The Man of Steel is in the house. And of course, there's Melissa. This is the crater itself. If you didn't know anything about Meteor Crater, it's a mile wide. All right, it's a mile wide and just about a mile deep, a little less than a mile deep. And there is a mine at the bottom there because the person that was trying to prove that this was an impact crater wanted to see if there was any parts of the meteor that were still buried underneath there, and they weren't because, of course, when the meteor hit, it pretty much disintegrated and just spread out all over the place. But it is what it is. Let's go on to the next picture. Here we go. There's some food that we ate. That was a Philly cheesesteak that I ordered. This was at the Continental Divide. Throw his hammers over there. There you go. This is the Continental Divide. Let's see what else we got. These are just. This is in front of the museum at Meteor Crater, and these are just some beautiful Harleys that I saw there that I wanted to take a picture of. Me and Katie in front of Meteor Crater. More pictures, so on and so forth. Katie being a fool. Shit. That was it. But that was some of the pictures. There's a lot more pictures. Melissa got a bunch of pictures. She took a shit ton of pictures because we also went to the Petrified Forest. Oh, what's this? What's up? Let's see. Fat Trailer Park Trash. Oh, well, listen, I bet I know who that is. Fat Trailer Park Trash. Guess what? I own the land that my trailer's on, and I own my trailer. So if I'm trash on my own property. So I'm okay with that. That's fucking funny right there. It's a sad troll, but it's funny. I consider it funny. But we went to Katie got some samples from the Petrified Forest, and she got some rocks. Katie bought me a knife that had my name on it. It says Jorge. If you don't know what Jorge is, that's George in Spanish, Jorge. She bought me a knife. I'll show that to you later on. She bought a little piece of petrified wood. So did Mel. She bought they got a bunch of knickknacks and memory keepsakes, shit like that. But yeah, we had fun. We had a life. We actually got out of the house. We actually drove in a car. I don't know if you get the concept of driving in a car, not just walking everywhere or using the bus. Besides, I don't have a bus pass. I figure since I have money for gas and I have money for a vehicle and I have money to go places, not just stay in the house and stay online all day and talk shit, and be protected. Yeah, no, that's not me. I get out. I have a life. So, yeah, there's a difference there. But anyway, we had a bunch of fun. And I just wanted to talk about anything but boxing today because I missed all the boxing. And, something did happen yesterday. My dog got loose. I got a call from my neighbor saying that Sarge was off the chain. And I said, oh, this is not fucking good. And if you don't know who Sarge is my 75 fucking pound pit bull who thinks he's a fucking rabbit and jumps around everywhere. I know I actually missed a lot of boxing yesterday, and I'm sad about it, but I'm glad that I got out. I already said that though. I needed to get away from the house. Iceman in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing? How you doing, man? I was just talking about what I did yesterday. We went to Arizona, had a grand old time. Went to go see the crater. But I think me and Katie are going to go to. We're probably going to go to Grand Canyon next because I haven't taken her to the Grand Canyon yet. I've been there. I think she's been there with her family, but we haven't been there together. So I think I might drive down there, not walk or take a bus, but we might drive down there in a vehicle that we own. You know, we might have somebody, house sit that garbage trailer that I got, the one that expires, I guess, after 50 years or something. Trailers expire, from what I understand, after so many years. Fucking ridiculous. But yeah, we might do that this year. I'm not sure. If we go to Vegas for a fight, if there's another fight and we go to Vegas, we might. I'll take her to the Grand Canyon too. What's up, Cesar? How you doing, brother? Bruce Gas says, I know a girl they called again. Yeah. I dated a girl that everybody called again the Grand Canyon. Oh, Jesus Christ. I also dated a girl that they call the stink pits. Yeah. When you're young, dumb, and don't have a place to stay, you do anything and anyone. Trust me when I say that. Right, Bruce? I bet Bruce got some fucking stories to say. Let's see. Garcia says, Electro Jet is gonna go to the fights with his best friend Pudo. Dude, Pudo's cool. I wouldn't mind going to a fight and and meeting up with Pudo again. See, what's Bruce say? Oh, wait. First, Fat Trailer Park Trash says, do you think you jumped the gap, Bruce? And Bruce says, not me. What's up, Sarge? Oh, Sarge decided to come in here and visit. What's up, Bubba's? Come here. Huh? You want to say hi to people? You want to say hi to people? Come on. You want to say hi to people? Oh, yes. You want to say, look at it. Look at that beautiful dog. You want to say hi to everybody? Nope. He said, fuck that shit. Shut that down. Yeah. I actually have a life, and I have dogs, and I have a house. Oh, I'm sorry. A trailer. I have a trailer. I don't own a house. I own a trailer, apparently. It's not a house. Fabricated homes aren't houses. Is Sarge in the bathroom? Sarge, get out of the bathroom. Don't go in there with somebody's in there. What's wrong with you, boy? Sarge went in the bathroom while Melissa was in there. Go. Mama's calling you. Go. Hey. Bruce, you own a shack. Yeah, I know. Is a shack a home, though? Because apparently, only certain things are actually a house. The fact that, if I choose to put a concrete foundation on my house, it doesn't make it a house. It makes it still a trailer. Tony Boswell says, much respect at Iceman. And then we got, let's see, why don't you buy a trailer? Not long. Oh, you got a trailer not long ago? Yeah, okay. Actually, Tony might be out, right? Tony, you're coming out here sometime in the near future. Tony might be out here because we're gonna cook him some food. He's gonna come by and visit. We're gonna make a pernil for this guy. Maybe some ribs too. Well, we took the hitch off my trailer, and this way it's permanently in the ground. There's no taking it out. You'd have to like re-weld the hitch on there. Yeah, see, Tony's gonna come out here and see my expired trailer because it's 50 years old. Tony, right? There's no such thing as renovating trailers or anything like that. You don't. They don't do that. It's not possible to renovate a trailer, so they expire because they're 50 years old. Just like houses, get renovated. That doesn't count. Iceman's giving much respect to Tony. It wasn't okay. I read that already. Tony says, "Yes, I'm going to go visit." Tony, so you bought a double? No, I didn't buy a double wide. I bought a 75 footer, 75 by 14. Well, Garcia is not a home. Remember, it's not a house. So apparently, I'm homeless. I spent $27,000 on I guess one of those. What do you call those things? The carts that are in front of Walmart and shit like that. I guess my trailer is just one of those glorified carts. There you go. See that? But see, Tony, that don't count though. According to McSmith, that don't count. Bruce Gatt, I married a double wide. uh, when we actually move into the house, we're gonna get some animals. Katie wants to get some animals. I personally want to get. And Katie knows that Katie thinks that it's mean of me, but I want to get one of those fainting goats. Those goats that just faint and they fucking like they keel over and look like they died or something. But yeah, I'm gonna get me one of those just so I could scare the shit out of it. It looked like it had a heart attack. Make all kinds of videos. See, Jed says, Jed, you're gonna make me show you how to turn it into a palace. But remember, it got wheels, Tony, so it's not. It's still a glorified, cart. That's it. And let's see what else we got here. We got Tony says, any animal you need, let me know. Oh yeah, no. Oh, that's cool to know. Katie just loves animals. So one thing I did, I put my foot down on something. I do not want to raise another dog. I don't want to have another puppy in the house because, god damn, there's nothing more destructive than a fucking dog when it's a puppy. And I don't care if it's a Chihuahua or a fucking pit bull or anything. Any dog, when it's a puppy, they are fucking destructive. Everything goes in the mouth. Everything gets ripped up. They chew on the couches. They chew up all your cords. Especially if you have a brand new phone cord, if you have a brand new fucking charging cord for your iPhone, if it's missing, you best believe it's chewed up and digested. I know, Tony. I understand that. Apparently, other people don't understand it because it has an axle and wheels, or had, even past tense, or had. It's still a glorified cart. It's not an actual home because it wasn't built from the ground up. And then when I get because Tony, I plan on getting one of those Atlas bunkers, and I think those are 70 or 75 feet long too, and it's going under the ground. It's going to be put under the ground by 20 feet under the ground with concrete on it. That's not going to be a home either because that was going to be brought in on a trailer, lifted with a crane, and put into the ground. But because it was on wheels, that also is going to be a glorified cart. Let's see what we got here. I'm watching it, but yeah, yeah, and that's another thing, man. Puppy shit everywhere, man. Puppy shit everywhere. Wait a minute, you got cows, Tony? Oh, let me see. But like this, here's the thing. Even this, I had a duck. God rest her soul, Tulip. Me and that duck hung out all the time. I always had it on my shoulder, and it shit on me.
In the red corner, Leonard B. Davis.
I miss my duck. I love Tulip. I had a lot of fun. Tulip would follow us around the house and around the block and shit like that. So we're gonna get more animals. Just no more puppies. If we get another dog, it's going to be 2 years old or older. I do not want to deal with the destructive age of the dog. Yeah, but see, Tony, I get it, man, and this is stuff that I want to do. But again, motherfuckers talking shit, motherfuckers that don't got a house, don't got their own property, that don't even own a car, has to walk everywhere, get a bus pass, won't shut the fuck up, talk over you the whole time. You know, motherfuckers like that like talking shit, like, like their shit don't stink. Guess what? Everyone's shit stinks. I don't care who you are. Garcia, I'm originally from New York. Born and raised in New York. Damn, dude. Yeah, I'll definitely hit you up if I want an animal. I don't know about cattle, man. I don't know if Katie wants cattle. Katie, do you want cattle? No. She said she don't want. You don't want a cow? All right. What do you want? You want goats, right? Well, no, I want the fainting goat. I know I want the fainting goat. Katie wouldn't mind owning a llama.
Did you tell them the reason you want to fainting goat?
Yes,
Did you tell them?
Yes, I told them I
The
want to
reason-
terrorize. I want to terrorize it and have YouTube content. Scare the goat to death, like at least 3 times a day.
I'm glad I got this thing. Because I'm going to beat you.
Oh yeah, look, Katie bought herself a new walking stick. Check this out. She got this. Where did you get this? Oh, you got it at the Knife City, right?
Yeah, I got it at the knife.
Yeah, the Knife City. We stopped by Knife City yesterday, and she bought herself a little walking stick. It's actually a walking stick. But she's talking about beating me because I want to scare the goat. Let's see. Yeah, what animals? Because what do you call it? Tony Boswell. He has cattle.
Pig.
Oh, she wants
We're
a pig.
getting a fucking pig.
I don't want a pig.
You didn't want to go either
Until I found out about fainting goats.
Yeah.
Yes, I want a fainting goat.
if you're getting a fainting goat, I'm getting a pig.
Well, then let's make sure the pig has to be able to faint too. Don't hit me. Stop being violent. All right.
You're the one talking about fucking killing an animal.
I didn't say kill.
So
I said scare. There's a difference.
scare him to death is what you said.
Yeah, I did,
But
but
listen, I'm getting a fucking pig. If you're getting a fainting goat, I'm getting a pig. No, see, this is what he does. He says no until he sees something he wants, and then it's okay to get. But when I want something, I fucking flat out no. We're not playing this game. I'm getting a pig.
we'll think about it. Well, I'll think about it.
I'm holding the fucking stick here.
Okay. Don't hit me. Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking your cane. Don't worry.
What the? I don't know who's mean or her, McSmith. It was a joke. That was a.
meaner. Duh. I want to go online and fuck him up, but you're like, no, he's too mean. Like I can't handle it.
Oh, baby, I know you can handle him, but he'll turn it into something else because he's a smoker of cocks. Why can't you see the fat trailer? I don't know. Did someone? Guys, please don't just like silence people or anything for no reason. I can understand silencing someone for being racist because I don't want racism on my channel. Bring McSmith on. No, I won't even deal with McSmith on my channel. It'll be a Black and Browns channel only. That's the only place that me and McSmith will be getting into it. It'll be on Black and Brown's channel, not on Mad Chad channel. It'll be where the original fucking Free Smoke was at. And that'll be the only time that I actually interact and want to be part of Free Smoke, because usually I don't do it. But I'll do it for McSmith. He's just that kind of special. Wait. Somebody said goats will eat your trailer. What do you mean goats will eat the trailer? What's he talking about? What's he talking about, Tony? What's he talking? Goats. I know goats eat a lot of different shit, but they're not gonna chew on the trailer, right? They don't really eat the trailer, right? Right? Goats are the best weed eaters and will eat anything vines or thorns. Oh, okay, yeah, that's good. And they'll eat all the weeds that are on my property. That's good. Tony, you got any wells there? I know that I have a shared well with four other people that are on the parcel of land. I own an acre, 1.06 acres, and there's 4 pieces of property on the area that my acre is on. So there's 2 spots to the north of me and 1 spot to the south, and we all share a well. Oh shit! You know what? Let me do something. Let me go ahead and y'all want to come up here and chit chat. Like I said, I missed any boxing. If you want to tell me what happened, you guys want to talk to me about what happened and who won? I mean, I could look it up. I know that Tim Tszyu won. I think that was early this morning, right? Well, no, because they're like 17 hours ahead of us. So it might have been last night, but for us it would have been, yeah. So yeah, I heard Tim Tszyu won. If anyone wants to tell me what the other results were, I missed everything, man. I missed everything. Get some sheep. They keep you warm on a cold, lonely night. Are you talking about the days that I get put out on the couch? I should like have sheep for those days. That's funny. See, that's being funny without being rude, lewd, or fucking crude. Oh yeah, and by the way, what's he saying here? You got Salt Peppy got knocked out. Are you talking about Mendoza got knocked out? Did Mendoza get knocked out? I heard that Tim Tszyu called out Charlo. I heard that he called out Charlo. And now there's people saying that Tim Tszyu could beat fucking Crawford. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Oh, Janibek looked good too? Oh, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. I mean, I gotta check out these fights, man. Oh my god, I feel like a non-fight fan or less than a casual right now because I missed all the good fights this weekend. Oh shit, Tim beat the brakes off of Mendoza. Oh, Salt Poppy is a YouTuber celebrity boxer. Ah, I got you. Jojo, what's up, man? What it do, bro? What it do to you, man? No, I was just talking about what I did yesterday because I didn't watch any boxing. We went to Media Credit. We went to Arizona yesterday. Me, my wife, and Melissa. We went there. And spent the whole day there. We didn't get back home until we didn't get back home until like we didn't get back home until 11 o'clock last night. My poor dogs were in the yard the whole day, man. Boy, they were happy to see us when we got home. My pit bull got loose. And I had to have my niece go by and put him back in the yard and chain him back up. Tommy Fury beat KSI. At least Tommy Fury is able to beat somebody because God knows he can't beat a boxer. You know, at least not any good boxer. You know, we know that he could beat a Paul brother, and we know that he can beat KSI now. What weight class is Tommy Fury? Is he like cruiserweight or something like that? Let me look it up. Fuck this. What weight class is Tommy Fury? What weight class is Tommy Fury? He's cruiserweight. Bruce Gas says Al Bernstein said shit for the first time on the air. Did he? Yeah, 180. That's cruiserweight, right? Yeah, so yeah. Let's put him in the ring with somebody in the top 20. How about that? Tommy Fury, I guarantee you, will not beat anybody in the top 20. I don't think he'll beat anybody in the top 30. Or has he already beaten somebody? Is the Paul brother in the top 20 or 30? Because I don't think he is. I bet McSmith thinks that Jake Paul has excellent footwork. You know, I think he has. Yeah, he'd say something like, "Yeah, Jake Paul has excellent footwork, and he does the cardio, and that's all that boxing matters is cardio and footwork, and that's it, nothing else." I know, man. Tommy does suck. Oh shit! Someone replied to my messages. I was actually looking for for the house. I was looking for a washer dryer combination, and I was looking on Facebook Marketplace, and I just got three answers because I checked on 3 different washer dryer combinations, and all 3 of them just came back. Yeah, we still have those available, but one of them's been up there for a long time, so that's kind of like sus. Hey, Mel. Oh, she's still in the bathroom? Okay, never mind. I was going to see if Mel wanted to show her the pictures that she got. I wonder if she put it up on... Let me look at her Facebook. Give me a second. If it's up on her Facebook, then... Let's see... Oh, somebody's trying to join. Yo, what's up, Gabe?
What's going on, Electro?
Not
Salute, brother.
much, man. I was trying to have a life yesterday, man. So I dropped.
The worst day during
I
Logan
know,
Paul.
dude. I know, man.
Come on, man. You can't just
Genevieve.
nah. Forget all that. You missed Logan Paul.
The what? The
You
logo.
missed.
Logan Paul. Oh my god.
Don't disrespect Logan Paul, bro.
Yeah, he has that excellent footwork, and he does cardio. Don't forget.
and he wrestles, man.
And he wrestles. Holy shit! Look
at that. He
got the trifecta now. He got the trifecta.
That's it now, and MMA too. That's the man right there. that's the Bo Jackson of combat sports, or the Deion Sanders.
Right. Exactly. You hit the nail right on the head there, man. Right on the head. But I decided to go out and have a live, man. You know, because here's the problem, and you guys already know what the problem was. The past couple of days I've been online way too fucking much. You know, so I said, fuck this. And they said, and Melissa was telling me, and Katie was telling me, let's get out. All right, let's go to Media Creator. So we went, had a fucking great time, man. Great time. Great fucking time.
That's so good, man. You can catch up on the place. I
don't usually do this, you know. I don't usually just disappear for fights. Usually, I tell my wife, "Look, we got a match this weekend. I'm not missing it." And she usually, you know. Plus, she's gone to a boxing match with me. She went to Las Vegas to go see Loma with me, you know. So she's willing to go. She's willing to go to boxing matches, and she's willing to do all that stuff. What's up, Tony in the house? How you doing, Tony?
What's up? What's up, Gay?
Oh, what's going on, brother? We was up all night with Johnny last night, Electro. We was just missing you.
Yep.
Well, you know what? All right, let me, Bruce. I'm gonna be the. You know, you remember the Trailer Park Boys? You know that one guy that has that drink in his hand all the time. That he has that mixed drink in his hand. Like, that's gonna be me. But I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna do a video with me walking around with a Bacardi drink in my hand, all around my trailer.
Jed, listen, they can talk shit all they want. I had an uncle that was an architect in Dallas for 25 years. He ended up buying 75 acres in Seagoville, Texas. Well, he went and bought an old 16 by 80, like the 70s model. Anyways, he paid $7,500 for it, set it out there, which he poured him a slab, you know, and we ended up gutting it. But he ended up making it a barn house, kind of like the front half like an A-frame and the back into a barn house. He stuck a little over $23,000 into it, and you wouldn't even believe that the center of it was a 16 by 80 mobile home trailer. It took us 3 months, but yeah, a little bit of money put into it, you won't even know that it was there.
Yeah, I know, and I get that, and I understand that. That's you know, I've talked to you about it. You know what the stuff I want to do. But you know, you got idiots talking about, oh, it's a trailer it's a 50-year-old trailer because it's the trailer I bought is, I think it's an 82. It's an 82. It's an 82 wing. Wing, the 82 wing, right? And it's expired. Did you know if trailers expired? I'm not too sure. How does that work?
Yeah, after a certain amount of time, due to where they're movable, Jed, they do them like that. But as long as you if you don't have it anchored, I don't know. Well, see, I have a pier and beam home, but I also have footings around it, and I have it anchored because mine is it's 40 by 86, 5-bedroom, 3-bath, and I didn't pour a slab because it saved me $40,000. But as long as you anchor it, you can get insurance on it. If you don't anchor it, I don't know. I don't know if you can get insurance on it because of how old it is.
Yeah, no, I get it. But you see, it's anchored, and here's the thing: it's surrounded by concrete. There is concrete all around it, so it's anchored into the dirt, right? But and mind you, I plan on putting concrete underneath there. Once everything is done and said and done. There is a way to be able to secure the house with concrete underneath it, right? And I'm going to do that eventually, but it is right now surrounded by concrete on all sides. So I had them put it in the same spot that the other house was in, and that had a concrete foundation. We had to pull that up and put it in there this way. I still want the concrete around it. I told him not to pull out none of the concrete on surrounding the house, and that's what I wanted.
You're
You
good.
know, because when I add the rooms, when
Hey,
I
I'm gonna hop
add
back
the
on.
rooms, to it-
I got a call. Hold on just a minute. I got
go
a
ahead,
call.
go ahead, go ahead.
Shit.
No worries, no worries.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell the rest of the guys though when I'm done.
I gotta be off in like 20 minutes, bro. But I wanted to ask you, did you catch any of the fights last night? Like,
Did I catch any? I haven't seen any of the highlights yet.
nah, yeah, but I gotta say the best fight was, of course, Zoo and Mendoza. That was a good scrap, but the best performance gotta go to Janibek, man. He put on a masterclass.
Did he? How many rounds did it go?
I think it was 6.
6 rounds, because his last fight went 2 rounds, and
Nah,
then he got chewed out. Everybody was chewing him out because Bentley went the distance with him.
Nah,
But
he
that-
he destroyed this dude, man. I only saw him take like 3 good shots in the entire fight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro, it was a masterclass. When you see that, you could see why Andrade was, saying, not for me.
Well, you know what I was gonna do is I was gonna have somebody that had watched all the fights yesterday and this morning. I was gonna have them host my aftermath, and so they could talk about it. And this time I'm gonna be the spectator, And then what happened? Because it's not too bad to be the outside looking in every once in a while, So that's what I was going to do. I was trying to get 150 to do it, but he said he couldn't do it. So I'm going to see if I can find someone else that wanted to host it. And then I wanted to hear their opinion. I want to get a different opinion of Aftermath and see what they got to say about the fights.
I gotta say, Zoo and Mendoza was really entertaining fight. Mendoza did better than people thought he would do. But once from like the 7th on, Tim Zoo just took over, man. And he's like, "This is my shit."
All right, let me ask you this: Did Mendoza do better with Tim Zoo than he did with
Pandora?
Yeah, with Fundora? Because if anyone watched that fight, Pandora was beating his ass.
Yeah, he was.
And he got lucky. That punch that he got in on Pandora was lucky. Let's just call it what it was. That shot came out of nowhere and it landed. And everybody knew that eventually was going to happen to Pandora.
Yeah,
we
eventually.
were waiting for it to happen because the way Pandora fights.
And the Lubin fight too proved that he was chinny.
Yes, exactly. So that being said, did he put a better fight with Tim Zoo than he did with Pandora? Up until he knocked out Pandora.
It was more competitive, yes.
It was more competitive?
I'd say yes. I think he looked better against Zoo. He wasn't like dominating the fight or winning, but he did, but he didn't get his ass whooped for the first, half of the fight like he did against Pandora and then take over. Well, get lucky, Nah,
right, exactly.
He did fight a lot better against Zoo. It could have been that, that don't make sense. I was going to say because Pandora leaves himself way more open than Zoo does. But I don't think it was that. I think it was just somebody on his size, gave him more issues.
Yeah, I can see that.
But Mendoza, he ain't got nothing to be ashamed of, man. He did look good, but he took some punishment too, though. His eyes was messed up. They was badly swollen. Not closed, but he had 2 bugs under his eye.
Yeah. But see, that's the thing. Like I said, everybody was waiting for Pandora to get knocked out just the way he did.
I knew it was going to happen one day.
Yeah, everyone. See, that's it. Everyone knew it was going to happen.
I never believed him, man. I just didn't see it. I said, this guy's too lengthy. He's too freaking chinny. One day somebody going to knock his ass out.
Gabriel hangs out with Suleiman. Do you hang out with Suleiman?
Whoa, hold up. Nah, you talk about the other dude, the other gay guy. You talk about me. Why? Because we in the same city?
Yeah.
Nah, he in the Bronx, bro. I'm in Brooklyn. That's
I'm from the Bronx. My Bronx brothers do not act like Suleiman. All right, my Bronx brothers don't. But I haven't been to the Bronx since 99. I want to say, yeah.
Yeah, I would tell you. I tell you live that you wouldn't even recognize that shit now. But nah,
everybody's telling me it's all like hipsters and shit like that.
Yeah,
really expensive.
That gentrification's like hitting NYC hard, bro. But the Bronx, I mean, you see coffee shops and Starbucks. I'm like, this the Bronx?
See, when I was there, when I lived in the Bronx, it looked like fucking. It looked like a war zone. Seriously.
Nah, some parts still do. I mean, there are parts that you just can't gentrify, but a lot of it looks super high tech now. Hey, I'm just messing, Garcia. All right, I got you, man. But nah, Suleiman. Listen, I can't talk boxing with somebody that hypes up Edgar Berlanga, man. I just can't do it.
Thank you.
I can't do it.
Listen, I'm gonna give Suleiman his flowers though. The motherfucker got some knowledge on boxing.
100%, bro. He knows way more than I do.
That guy's got some knowledge on boxing, and I'm gonna say he gets his flowers there, but he is too much of a Berlanga fan. He's more of a Berlanga fan than Mirage is a fucking.
Yeah, I was thinking that, bro. Yo, great minds think alike. I was thinking this dude's a Puerto Rican Mirage, bro, because he's like the same way. But to see, at least Suleiman and Berlanga are the same. They both Puerto Rican. Mirage is freaking Australian, giving Benavidez all this love.
That don't make no sense.
I would think that he'd go hard for like Tim Tszyu or somebody like that. Nah, he going in there for Benavidez. Anyway, but yeah, Suleiman, he does know his shit, but damn. Bro, I'm in this page on Facebook. I think some of y'all probably in the same page. It's like the biggest, page of boxing fans. And I thought it was Suleiman. This dude's talking about Berlanga's top 10 all-time great Puerto Rican fighters. I'm like, are you fucking smoking?
No.
This dude ain't even top 20.
Yeah, I don't got him in the top 15.
Bro, what has he done, bro?
Yeah. But there's something I wanted to address. Listen, all right. And let's get something straight. And it has to do with McSmith. I never actually said I wanted to kick McSmith's ass. He has made me. I mean, he's pissed me off to the point where I might want to slap him upside his head. But I never said that I was going to go there and kick his ass. I know when I made the offer, when I had the $500. And by the way, I do not have that money anymore because I spent it on bills. But when I had that money in my hand and I said I'd give him $500, all he has to do is give me his address and I'll go to his house, hand it to him before any verbal transaction. I was going to hand him the money. I meant that. I absolutely 100% meant that. All right. I'd rather him because he needs the money more than anyone else on this fucking channel in Mad Chad's channel. He needs the money more than anyone. Because that's a broke motherfucker. Let's just call it for what it is. He's broke. He's broke and he's lonely, and it is what it is. But I don't want to beat up no old man. That's like him and I are about the same age. No one's going to win.
If you're the same age, then it's all good. You won't get, Now, if it's like a 20-year-old that beats up an old man, that's different. But if you're the same
exactly.
age, then it is what it is. It's like when Floyd fought Manny.
But my thing with him is that my issue is that I just wanted to show people that he's not the guy because I know for a fact that he would not act the same way in person as he would online.
Nah, he can't.
People act way different in person than they do online.
Oh, 100%.
He get away a lot of shit. But I don't want to kick his ass. I mean, if he said anything out of line in front of me, let's say if my wife was there and he said some of that shit that he says about my wife in front of me in person while my wife is there, then he would have a serious problem. That I would guarantee he would have a problem. But the offer for me to go out there, it wasn't to go kick his ass. It's just to show everybody he would act very differently. Much different than what he acts online. The way he's not the guy he is.
Most people on this shit won't even do 10% of what they say on this online.
Exactly. Why do you think I do not act like the tough guy in here? Because I'm not a tough guy.
No, they don't.
When I was your age, I was the tough guy. When I was your age.
I ain't about that, man. I mean, if something happens and I gotta do what I gotta do, fine. But like to start shit like these dudes, I ain't gonna mention no names either. But they talking all high and mighty and they're big and bad. Yeah, I'm not about that. Let's keep it real. The biggest barker usually has the smallest bite.
Garcia says Team McSmith now. You
But
said you had me. You said you had me by
bro,
knockout. What
let
the
me
fuck,
just tell you
man?
something. Totally irrelevant, but that dude is just weird to me. The
Yeah,
shit, the shit that he says is like, I don't know. I'd be questioning it. That dude is weird.
See, this is it right there. Look, Bruce got it right there. Social media made y'all way too comfortable with disrespecting people and not getting.
Yeah, that's a Mike Tyson quote.
Exactly. That's what they.
Absolutely.
And
100%.
that describes McSmith to a T. One of the reasons why I do not act like a tough guy and I don't say this and I don't say that, because the person that you see that I talk, how I talk is how I talk in real life. How I talk to you right now is how I would talk to you in person. You know, that's just the way it is. That's how I am. I treat this social media like I would a person in front of me. I'll
Right.
give you the same respect that I'd give you in front of me. But my problem is I expect that same respect back, and that's not going to happen. I have to stop believing that would happen.
No, that's not gonna happen. I mean, some dudes will give it back, but a lot of dudes, I'm not touching that comment. Anyway, but
Yeah.
this dude said,
Yeah.
Suleiman body get the smoking punch right. It don't take much to body punch drunk. I've realized that because that dude is such a big Demetrius Andre fanboy that it's ridiculous. I didn't think Demetrius Andre had fans like that.
Yeah, I was on a stream with Punch Drunk on. I was on Rap Stars.
Yeah, I saw the clips of it, but I'm like, bruh, he makes every excuse for Andre. I don't get that shit. It could be because Andre hypes his channel up, and they hang out in real life.
Yeah.
But I mean, I understand that if a guy's giving your channel publicity, but bruh, don't act blind either. Andre has ducked a lot of people, whether you want to admit it or not. Punch, and I don't got no problems with Punch. Me and him are actually cool, but he makes too many damn excuses. I gotta call it how I see it. And get the
Yeah,
smoke.
and that's the way to be, man. That's the way to be. See, like as much as I love fucking Nonito Donaire, right? And as much as of an icon I think he is, right? If I was to sit in front of Nonito and we're discussing boxing, and if I was to sit here and discuss his last performance with him, I would be very honest with him, like I was in my video. I would tell him, you got to do this, you got to do that, but man, you're not. I would tell him, dude, you should be a fucking coach because you fucking produce champions. And I really do think he would produce champions. He should like pull back and go straight to coaching.
Right, I understand that. I'm the same way with my favorite fighters, bro. That's why I don't try to be a fanboy. I'm not a type to like follow a fighter. I just watch the sport. Because I realize when you do that, that shit really, it clouds your judgment because it makes you blind.
Yes.
And like when you go, like somebody like Mirage, him and Benavidez, like when you a fanboy like that, the dude is just, how you a fanboy for somebody that's never defended his title? They got his title taken away twice. And he won't acknowledge that. You see how he can't acknowledge that? Because he's looking at it from the lens of a fanboy instead of an actual boxing fan.
Yeah. Hey, I got a question for you, Gabe.
Go ahead.
Regis and Haney.
I wasn't impressed with Regis's last fight. I mean, if I'm the type that sometimes I go by that.
Mm-hmm.
But I do know that he does have power to mess Haney up.
Mm-hmm.
Thing is, can he catch Devin Haney? Mm-hmm. That's why I give the edge to Haney because I think his boxing skill is just light years ahead of Regis.
Gotcha.
So I gotta give it to Haney. And one thing I gotta say about Regis, I said it on Johnny: don't ever fight in New Orleans ever again. Because I think that's what really messed him up, going back home to fight during that fight. He was probably hanging out in the French Quarter the night before, and I've been on that French Quarter. It's hard not to party. Yeah, I've been on that French Quarter.
Actually, Melissa lives in Melissa, the girl that's here visiting. She actually lives in Louisiana. She lives just outside of New Orleans, and she told me about the French Quarter.
Bruh, that shit is 24/7 party town, man. That shit don't ever stop. But I like both fighters, man. But I gotta give the edge to Haney in that one.
Well, here's my thing. I got Regis winning, right? I got Regis winning for this reason. There's no way that fight's gonna go without Haney getting tagged. All right. Regis hits harder than Leonardus. Regis hits harder than Loma. Regis gonna catch him, and if Regis catches him, he's
Can't
gonna.
catch him though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Because the Haney's got the speed over advantage, I think, over Regis. Another thing is how's Haney gonna crack at 140? Because he's not a puncher. It's clear that he's not a puncher, and I don't think he ever will be. Because people kept saying, "Oh, once he develops into his dad's strength, he'll start popping." But he's in his mid-20s now, and he's still not, he's still not punching.
Yeah,
it's clear he's gonna be a boxer.
He's a boxer.
Yeah,
he's a pure boxer, and that's it. He's not a puncher. He's not a boxer puncher. He's not a puncher boxer. He is a straight up boxer, and there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
And depending on who he's fighting, I would usually give him the advantage. But when it comes to putting him up against a Lomachenko, I had Lomachenko winning, and it is what it is. Loma lost. That's how it is in history. So be it. But
yeah,
you're gonna put him up against somebody like Regis, and Regis, people underestimate him because of his last fight, but they seem to forget the fights that he were in that fucking had some. Like the fight that he had with Taylor. That was a fucking fight.
That was close, man.
That was a fucking fight. Yeah, and a lot of people say that Regis won that shit.
A lot of it's 50-50, man.
Yeah.
Whenever I hear people talk about it, it's 50% say Regis, say Taylor won, but
and that was Taylor in his prime. That was Taylor in his prime. So, and I know Regis is older. I get it. He's in his 30s. I understand that. But taking away the last fight that he did, let's just look past that. That's part of my dynamic on how I figure out how someone's going to do. But let's take the last fight. The previous fights before that, he looked good. He was conservative yet accurate with his punches. He would wait for the opening, pop him, and he didn't waste energy. He made points every time he swung. This last fight, he expended a lot of energy and not getting near as much as he did the previous fight. It's still he won, and I think there was no doubt that he won this fight. But it's still he expended a lot more energy than people thought he should have. But that's Styles. Everybody's got to remember Styles make fights. This fight with Haney, Haney's got the advantage because of his boxing ability. But can he negate everything that fucking Regis puts out? Because I don't think Regis is going to expend a lot of energy. I think he's going to wait for that shot. And if he catches him, he's going to knock him the fuck out. That's what I think.
I can see why you say that though, because Regis can crack. But Haney's been in the ring with dudes. Well, not really. I mean, he hasn't been with like a straight knockout artist in a while.
Nope.
Cambosa's got power, but he's not like no lights out fucking knockout artist. And Loma was destroying dudes in his lower weight class, like when he was.
Let's call it for what it was. Even the Canadians were saying Cambosa's was going to be a one-hitter quitter. That was it. First of all, he got lucky that he won the fight with Tio Pimo.
But Tio, the mistake Tio made though is that the way he came out in that first round, you could tell the way he was going to fight that fight because he came out super aggressive and started throwing this barrage of punches.
Yeah, Tio didn't start boxing until round 7. Let's go for it. He was trying to swing for the bleachers, and he was fucking all kinds up.
You could tell, that he was making it super obvious. He was making it easy for Cambosos.
Exactly
what the style I'm gonna fight in this fight, and Cambosos fought his fight and beat him to it. I thought Cambosos won the fight though, bro. I gotta say, and I like Tio.
I like Tio too. Don't get me wrong. I like Tio too. I thought Cambosos won the fight, but the fight was close.
Yeah, it was. I would have loved to see him do that shit again, man. I would have loved the rematch between them.
I bet you if there was a rematch between them, it would be way different because I think Teal would take it a lot more serious.
Also, Tio was going through a lot of shit at the time
Yeah.
too. Tio had a lot of stuff going. I'm not making excuses, but come on, let's keep it a buck. You know that
It wasn't looking at Kambosos like a challenge. He was thinking about Haney. Let's call it for what it was. He was thinking more about Haney than Kambosos.
Nah, you can't look ahead, man.
Exactly.
History shows when you look ahead, that shit, you end up losing and losing bad. You remember when Victor Ortiz was looking ahead at the Canelo fight? They had the Canelo fight, you know, already signed and delivered. He just had to beat Josecito. Josecito broke his fucking jaw. Bro, he went on Dancing with the Stars, dancing, talking about I can't feel my mouth. I still can't taste shit in my mouth. I'm like, damn. Oh man, I love it. You know, I used to love me some Victor Ortiz, man, but damn, don't count them chickens too fast, man.
I know, man. You gotta look at your immediate meal. First of all, don't play with your food. All right.
Exactly. Don't play with your
Play
food.
with your food, number one, and number two, you need to examine the entire meal and make sure you can devour it.
And then Josecito ended up getting the Canelo fight.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
hey, look what happened. You lost your opportunity. That always happens, bro. And they trying to. You could say some more that happened to Joshua too, but that really wasn't his fault. Because Ruiz, you know, was the last, you know, minute replacement. But he was, you know, they was trying to look. Well, I don't believe that him and Wilder was ever close to being finalized, man. It's clear Wilder didn't want to fight at the time. But you know, every time they try to make a fight, you know, in advance, or most times, that shit just blows up in the face. But yeah, but one thing that Prograis has to be careful with, then this, you know, just opinion right here, but he has to be aware of the judges because that fight is in the Bay, and that's Haney's area. So I mean, I don't know how big of his drawing power is in his hometown, but you know, ain't they from Oakland?
Wait. Is he?
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, his pops is from Oakland. I think he was born in Nevada, but you know, they rep basically Oakland. They're from that area.
Okay, yeah, maybe so. Yeah, you might be right.
The fight's gonna be in the Bay, so they're gonna favor Haney. So if he's gonna try to box him, he's gotta win decisively in those rounds. Because you know, lately, especially lately, the way they've been judging is nuts. These fights have just been fucking crazy the way they've been judging. I don't know what's going on. But you know, you gotta shit like that. You gotta be aware of it, man.
Yeah, you do.
But you know, the fight I really wanted, man, before Haney. I'm not upset because Haney and Prograis was a good fight, but I really wanted that unification between Prograis and Matias.
Yeah, that would be a good. Prograis and Matias would be a good fight, but that's the one I like Matias though.
I would. I'm picking Matias in that one.
I got Matias. Yeah. I like Matias a lot.
Yes, bro. I'm buying.
And that got nothing to do with him being Puerto Rican.
I'm just falling for the fucking, you know, the way he does it. He's not like Berlanga that's trying to obliterate a guy in the first round and not learn that. Matias will take a few rounds because look at his last fight. That dude was really aggressive, the Argentine dude. And he was hitting Matias, but, you know, Matias was like, all right, I'm going to observe this guy. I'm going to let him gas out. He gassed out, and he took over, and he fucked dude up. And I don't know what the bad blood was between him and Prograis because when he did the post-fight, I think he did it with Broadway Joel. And he's like, yeah, Prograis, I want to put that dude in the hospital. I was like, holy shit, we got to fight.
We got to fight, man.
But the PBC, of course, you know, fucks up everything, so they never did it. And ain't they both with PBC? How could that fight not be made, yo?
I don't know, man.
You do that shit. Bro, they could have put that in the Garden with the Puerto Rican population. They would have sold the shit out.
Oh, shit, man.
Bro, Puerto Ricans go to a snail race if one of the snails is Puerto Rican.
They could fight. They could fight in Miami.
Yeah, I was thinking
Miami. They could fight in Fort Lauderdale. They could fight in what do you call it? Orlando.
Florida's not a bad choice because it favors both fighters, you know, because Prograis from the South, he's from Louisiana. And Florida has a huge Puerto Rican population, so you got to fight right there, man. But I don't know why they never pulled the trigger with that fight, man.
I don't understand why
I,
not.
I didn't get that, man. Who knows? It might still happen because he's gonna be on the co-main of Andrade and what's his name, Boo Boo Matias.
And what do you think about that fight, man? What do you think about Benavidez and Boo Boo, man? That's gonna be a good fight, man.
I think it's gonna be a good fight.
I think it's gonna be a good fight.
I just hope we see it because we know Andrade can be the pullout king.
Oh God!
No. I'm gonna say it, bro. I'm gonna say it because I'm tired of the cult of Andrade, attacking my ass because I say that he's a pullout queen.
Yeah, I was talking to my wife. I was thinking about going to go see that fight.
But I don't want to hear, oh, they don't want to fight me. They don't want to fight me when you've been pulling out of top fights, bro. But the fight itself, I mean, I don't think Andrade is really fit for 68, bro. I'm in the minority with that. I think Benavidez is gonna win and win decisively because he's not. First of all, Andrade, he's really chilling. He gets dropped, and Benavidez can fucking crack. I see this fight ending in a knockout. Actually, I don't see it going the distance. And I just made
my big thing about this fight is that I'm wondering if Andrade would be able to figure out the holes in Benavidez's armor, would be able to exploit it or not. If his abilities can exploit Benavidez's chink in his armor, because there are obvious exploits in Benavidez's fight style. And it's more than obvious that what's his name, Chiron fucking made it more than obvious where his holes were, and he was fucking capitalizing on that shit with Benavidez. It's just that he didn't have no power. But if you got somebody with some power,
but Andrade's not much of a puncher either, though.
Yeah, but if he can exploit those holes, I'm pretty sure he can do a cumulative damage. What do you think?
I don't see it with Andrade, man. I don't think he's that type of dude that can really just hurt somebody. He's more the type to, outbox you and win a UD for 12 rounds. I don't see it with him and Benavidez. And talk about looking horrible in his last fight, bro. He looked horrible. I don't know, man. I see Benavidez winning that one.
I see it as a good fight, personally.
No, I do.
Honestly, I don't know who would win. I mean, I know that if you put Benavidez right now in the ring with Canelo, he gets fucking smashed.
Nah, I think Canelo has enough to beat his ass.
Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. If Benavidez got into the ring with Canelo right now, Benavidez get fucked up. Because that's a picture perfect made style for fucking Canelo.
Thing is, though, Benavidez is not, he gonna stand in front of Canelo too, and that's dangerous.
Yes.
Benavidez kind of got concrete feet. He's not much of a mover.
Nope.
That's what was bothering him against Caleb Plant, because Plant would have won that fight if he had a gas tank.
Yep.
Because Plant was winning that first half of the fight. That's what I had. I was like, wow, he was boxing really well, but he kind of gassed out the same way he gassed against, Canelo. That, and he didn't have much power to affect Canelo. But he was tagging up, Benavidez in that way. But thing is, I don't think Andrade is, the way he used to be. Now, if this was 160 Andrade when he was doing the same shit, very similar style, I give him the edge over Benavidez. But, I don't think he's as quick as he used to be. I mean, he's 36 now, man. That has to play a role, too.
Yeah, it does. It does, and it will. But like I said, I'm just kind of curious about how the fight's going to turn out.
If he was a power puncher, fine, because the power never really leaves. Look at Triple G. He was knocking dudes out at, 40 years old? But, the speed don't last at 36, 37. It just don't. But, somebody like Plant, I wish he would have had that fucking 12-hour, you hear me? 12-round gas tank, man. Because that would have made the fight interesting, because he just, looked defeated from the 7th on, and Benavidez took that shit over. But, seeing you know,
I think in the long run, this is good. This fight in particular is going to be good for the fans because first of all, this is going to be the biggest challenge for Andre to begin with.
yeah,
He's never fought a champion. He's never fought
Never.
anyone that was a champion.
never fought anybody close to being a champion either. Bro.
Exactly.
And
This is
come
really-
on, bro. This is oh, nobody wants to fight me. Nobody, dude, kill that noise, bro. I'm tired of hearing that shit.
But now, and then for Benavidez, this is good too because this will be another former champion that
Right.
that Benavidez will have fought. You know, so that'll be three. That will be three former champions, right? That should be three former champions in under his belt because what's his name? It was Plant. What's the guy that he knocked out? Older guy.
Who? David Benavidez?
Yeah,
Before you talking about before Plant?
yeah.
Lemieux.
Lemieux. No, there was another one too. Let me look up the name. Hold on.
It says Tyrone Davis.
No, Tyrone Davis. That was the guy that exploited him. He got like a week and a half.
Ellis. I'm looking at his shit right now. By the way, I used to like Lemieux, man. I actually was dumb and picked him over fucking Triple G because I don't know. I like the way he fought. But bruh, let me be off this. I gotta go meet the woman.
All right, brother. I'll see you later. I'm about to shut this down too.
All right, bruh. I see
All
you.
right, guys. Peace out.
Salute
Thanks,
Electro
Gabe, for
for the
coming up
chat.
here. Appreciate it.
Of course, bro. Anytime, man. Thanks for the
All right,
invite.
peace out to
You guys
the
stay
chat.
great. God bless.
God bless everyone. I'll see y'all later.